Hello, I'm here. Sorry about the slight delay. We had some difficulties with OBS yesterday, and I had to reinstall everything, and then today my Stream Deck, because of OBS, then couldn't connect to OBS. So then I had to reinstall the Stream Deck. Luckily, all the settings are fine, but I'm missing some things in OBS, and I don't know what I've managed to do. But I think everything is working. I'm not sure. Hopefully, things are, but you know. So today, we're gonna do Call of the Sea because it's on Game Pass and I kind of want to play it. And yeah, but we'd see what's going on with that. So hopefully, got Xbox sound. I did a quick test just to check everything was working. But yeah, no, weird technical pafooies. Sometimes I really hate technology, but hey, we backed up everything setting-wise because that's mainly the thing that I have to keep on having to. I'm fine with files. Most things are on the cloud, but like settings, it's a pain in the ass if you have to reconfigure Stream Deck when you're on everything. Whoa! I got all the hosts. Thank you everyone for all the hosts. But yeah, no, I updated it and then the browser thing wasn't working, so I had no bar. And at the moment I've lost my panel that lets me set my Twitch settings, which is less of a problem. But yeah, and then it was not connecting to Elgato, and it's just like, oh my god, can things just not work? Just work, even. So yeah, this is, on Game Pass. Developed by Out of the Blue Games and published by Raw Fury. I think it's like an adventure puzzle thing, so motion blur off, thank you very much. Let's have a bit more brightness because subtitles on, text language, detection. Ooh. Hearing impaired. No, we put on the hearing impaired subtitles in Valhalla, just to see what they were like, and it's like fire crackling. It's like, I don't actually need that. We don't need to change anything there, but what we'll do is turn down the master and the music a little bit, and the sound effects. So yeah, if anyone is watching, please do let me know how the sound levels are. Bars are moving, but it could mean anything. And also, I keep on whomping my microphone, which is never good. Yeah. It's, so we get to pick subtitles there as well. So yeah, feels like it's been a very long week already, and it's only Tuesday. I was convinced it was Wednesday this morning, which was fun. Not really quite sure what's going on. I mean, we seem to be like nearly halfway through January. Hey, Targan! How's it going? It is sadly not morning here, but I appreciate the sentiment. If it were morning, I would really worry about what was going on with time. But I know it's morning on your side of the world, so, yeah. Oh. And hello, Phantom Rook. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for letting me know the sound's good. Really appreciate that. I do sound tests, but I get paranoid about these things because stuff. So yeah, this game intrigued me when I heard about it. Cool! We get subtitles in a language I don't know, so that's cool. I like that. But yeah, I was intrigued with this when I first saw it, and then when it said it was coming out in Game Pass, and I was like, oh, that's just brilliant.
What was that? What are those voices?
Like adventure puzzles? Ooh. For some reason, I expected this to be 2D. Hi, Ray. Why did I mean, just purely from the graphic, I thought it was going to be sort of like... Oh, we're first person. Which probably explains why it said turn off motion blur. Which is good. Because if we put motion blur on, then we get travel sick. And travel sick is not fun. But yeah, no, I was expecting...
I know this place. I've been here before.
And Reese is online. I think his stream, his Xbox crashed, which crashed his stream. So I was watching it and then it suddenly went dead. There's a random door underwater. And a clock. It is... What? That doesn't look right. Oh no, it does. 10? 6. Oh, it's sideways. Okay. So it is currently 20 past 9, apparently. Which is not far off. This is giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes. No. 8:15. I am an idiot. It's... To be fair, it's close enough. Yeah, I'm not quite... You need to play this. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's on Game Pass. I'm not quite sure what happened to Reese's stream. It did suddenly die, and now it appears that the game wants an update, so I don't know whether something crashed.
I'm trapped in here.
But hopefully... yeah. It's on Game Pass. Because I was like... I was going to buy it, and then it said coming out on Game Pass, so I was like, oh, cool. Well, I pay for Game Pass, so that's okay. It's out on both PC and Win 10.
Climbing these stairs again.
But yeah, it's giving me serious Alice in Wonderland vibes. Also, I do hope we're wearing some kind of, like,
The voices are calling me.
diving suit or snorkely thing, because we've been underwater a long time. Empty photo frames, interesting. Whoa, hello.
My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix
Seems to be
my
swimming
old
with leather
music box.
gloves.
I have to get it. I have to...
Oh, hello.
Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever
Hi,
since
Leaky.
my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said.
Interesting.
And in that search, it seems you lost yourself.
You forget
I
the Game
don't
Pass is a
think I'd
thing
ever-
sometimes. Yeah.
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
I mean, it's easy to
Thank
do.
you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
It's easy to do
Alright,
if you don't have like
time to
reminders
gather
set
my
up
things.
and if you're massively busy like you are. Okay, so yes, for some reason I was expecting like 2D or some kind of isometric. Oh, hello.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Okay, so my name is Nora Everhart. No. It seems to be, I would go Bioshock-esque movement. It's first person. Yeah, no, it's not an Artifacts Mundi type game. It's a full sort of like 3D adventure. I was expecting 2D side-scroller. Don't know why. Really don't know why. So yes, my name is Nora
I
Everhart.
always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
I am booked on the SS Carmel. Expected to arrive at Papiti, Tahiti, November 1st, 1934, from San Francisco. Cool. Ooh. Oh no, look what you did. Thank you for the resub, Reese. Appreciate that. Did you give up on the stream? What happened to the stream? I was like, I was trying to fix my stream deck because I managed to balk all my software last night, and I was listening to your thing going, oh good, it means I can record sound without having to go over and talk in the microphone. And then suddenly the sound went away and I was like, what just happened? It was very weird. I assume technical difficulties. It's just, seems to be a...
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
But sometimes you get what you need.
It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
Hi, Paul. Oh, your internet crept out. Well, that's bad. I was enjoying watching you
I
fight.
missed the sea so much when we moved
Orcs.
to Denver.
Yeah, okay. Also, I made it too bright and now I can't see. There we go. Let's put that there. Yeah, I turned off motion blur. First thing I did, because it makes me nauseous. But yeah, no, I updated OBS and everything just went wonky. You had an 8 gig patch. Yeah, that's not great. Why is there so much big dust in the air? That's weird. But yeah, so
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
what is a boat?
I think I've overpacked.
Yes. Yes. Seriously, how many bloody suitcases are you needing? I mean, you know. No, it's fine. It was not how I wanted to spend my evening yesterday. Trying to fix what I'd broken, and then it also spiraled and then broke the Stream Deck integration, and I'm still missing. Oh, hey. Daisy. Oh, everyone's here today. This is so cool. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm still. They spelled November. It's because it's French. It's not spelled wrong. It's Novembre. It's the Marvels. Marvels of the Seas of the South. Les Merveilles des Mers du Sud. At least I think it's French.
Merveilles de Mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
That's exactly what I just said. Yes, well, I am not Bobless and my place is dusty because I am just, you know, making a statement that it is just ridiculous. They have to clean it so frequently. So this clock says 5 to 7. Okay, so pick up my diary. It's like some kind of vitiligo.
The amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Cool. Ooh, now I have a journal. Here are things from my journals. Nora, remember this. 506 Everhart. Log. Okay. Could do with being a tiny bit bigger, but let's go with this. November 1st, 1934. I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be tough. Turning out to be a tough Sao to Ho? What? Okay, it does actually say that, but I've never heard that expression before. I think I must have walked all over Pepite, asking about them, but no one seems to know anything. About that place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. There we go. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon and his crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4th, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone would be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Oh, a tough row to hoe! Thank you, Daisy. I still never heard that expression, but yeah, cool. Laura was streaming her failed attempts at... Cool. Yeah, I keep on meaning to watch the stream, but I keep forgetting. Hang on. Oh, right, hang on. I should have started at the beginning. It just went to the last page. Right. Okay. July 6th, 1934. It's been a month since I received Henry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to a delay in the postal service. July 14th. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16th. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Henry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing, and I can barely walk for a couple of miles without getting exhausted. A couple of minutes without getting exhausted. I hear ya. October 10th. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband. An ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All 3 were in a package I received yesterday, postmarked Tahiti. No sender. Find him. 74 nautical miles east of... Oh my god, my eyes are just going bleh, bleh. We're just going to pretend that we read that place name out. I mean, we were looking at Pepite or something. But yeah, now I can't actually read that. Anyway, after leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that Otahet was just the ancient name of Tahiti. The same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband whatever it takes, even if it means going to the ends of the world. Woo! October 14th. Following Henry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Henry brought 6 passengers to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. Also, thank you for the host, Reese. October 19th. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner, and if I don't find Henry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy or cheap either. October 23rd. I missed the sea so much after... I missed the sea so much after Henry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the waters. It's so comforting. I do like the water. So then I finally arrived on Tahiti. Yes, so we read that one. I just didn't realize I had to go back on that. Okay, so we've got notes. We've got a picture of a door that says 506, and we've got our log. Okay, so
After spending so much time reading this book,
we have clues already.
I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Alright, take my gloves.
Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, it's not just me that couldn't read it then. Fair enough. I keep also breaking TA. Which is just funny.
I love this song. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase. Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
506. How do we... Alright, that says 504. Okay.
Alright, now it's open.
There's a house number for a reason. Okay.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
Cake. Definitely.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Where's the key thing? Oh, and this is obviously the husband.
Harry Everhart.
Ooh.
My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. And some enigmatic instructions.
Ah, oh, Tahiti. Apparently, which is now Tahiti.
Harry Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters...
Okay. So, we've picked up some things.
We're all set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
Yeah, you want a backpack with the essentials. You don't need 15 million trunks.
I'm definitely
comfy
going
looking
to
bed,
miss
though.
this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful.
Okay. Alright.
Okay,
We
Nora,
will head out.
From here on out, you're on your own.
Awesome. Oh, and I got a blip bloop. I'm committed. But yeah, I'm intrigued.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads.
Oh, I gotta get past quests.
We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
Well, I mean, creaking. There may be creaking. It's
Well,
actually quite
here I am. in the middle of
therapeutic
the ocean
falling
after
asleep on the
traveling
water.
across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there to this place, an island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure
Everything is familiar.
what the gameplay is going to
So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
I'm not sure whether it's going to
This
be
can't be a coincidence.
Lara Croft-esque, or whether it's going to be more Invisible Hours, the Witness type thing. So we'll see. But I'm definitely intrigued by the story. You know me, I love a good mystery. I love a good story. I definitely love a good puzzle. And yeah, I was looking into playing this. So you know, when I'm like, what should I stream? I was like, you know
A
what?
breathtaking,
Stream.
idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why?
I was just admiring the rainbow, which I can't see now.
There's definitely something strange about this place.
How is she moving the boat without oars? And why did she bring a suitcase? You've never been on an island, have you, mate? Actually, no, the oars are literally packed in the bottom of the boat. It's like, okay.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a motory thing.
Let's see
Okay.
if I can find any trace of. I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
Well, then you should probably pull it up a bit further, really. Can I pick up shells?
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Oh, I want to collect all the shells. It's pretty. Okay.
So somebody was on this island recently. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
Very nice. Lots of supplies.
A note written in French. I only understand two words. Île and mort. Island and death.
Okay. À quiconque lire ces mots. So whomever reads these words, nous avons profané cette île pour n'y trouver l'amour. We have disturbed this island and only found death. N'allez pas plus loin. Don't go far. How did I do, Alkesh? Is Alkesh here? If Alkesh is here, how did I do? I like quiconque. Quiconque. Whomever. I believe that's whomever. So whoever reads these words, we've trespassed in this island, perhaps. I can't remember what coffin is. And only found. It's the words on the screen. Oh, so I think it says, to whomever reads these words, we have disturbed, trespassed on this island, and only found death. Don't go any further. How did I do?
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
Considering my French is exceedingly rusty, I think that was pretty good. But I mean, to be fair, it's probably fairly intuitive.
Someone has been chopping down palm trees. A lot of them. Maybe to build something.
Maybe to build spikes.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Oh, pretty. Okay, so there's two paths. The file, yeah.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
Have defiled this island and only found death. Okay, so we've got... Did I turn back on the motion blur, or am I just... Yes, I didn't mean to do that. Because I was just starting to feel a bit nauseous, and I'm like, did I turn it back on? That's better. So we've got slightly creepy path or well-marked path. I'm gonna go for slightly creepy path over here. That's when it said about sprinting, so... Perhaps also, like, intruded would work.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Well, I think we got a clue there. Brass key. So that's the combination. We've got a brass key and we've got scene. We also have log. Okay, November 6th. I arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. The fisherman will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough time to find you, dear old pal. Ah. Island dream drawing. So that got updated. Because she is an artist, so that does make sense. Right, so we don't have jump, so it doesn't feel like it's going to be a platformer. So I think it's more like invisible hours. The witness type movement rather than Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Okay, now we've got up here. Hello, what's this? Ooh,
These
hello.
wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Okay. 8 people worshipping the there's the sea mountain with a hole in it. And I've got no idea what that says. I don't have a thing to interact. Unless it's trying to tell me something. It'd be better telling me something with words at this point. Oh, there's another one over here.
A bone fish hook.
A surprisingly friendly face on the... Yeah, indeed. Okay. People were divided. 2 of them transformed into weird monsters. I don't know. That's the second one in the series, though. Ah, doesn't look very friendly. You see, now it's too dark.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. What a lovely flower offering.
So I'm not sure what level of puzzle we'll get. That's the third one. So they then sacrificed someone to that weird god. Then they left the island. Then they came back to the island. Then they sacrificed more people? I'm not entirely sure what it's trying to tell me.
A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Okay. So, underneath the flowers there's a flagstone that has a thing. Is what that tells me.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
I like scavenger hunts.
Well, look what's hidden here.
I'm assuming it opens the gate. Yes, so
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
describing what happens if you're watching the stream and don't subscribe. You get sacrificed. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that did something. It works.
Or you get sent on a scavenger hunt. I don't know, I like scavenger hunts. It's very pretty in here.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Why is there randomly furniture? Oh, hello. Campsite.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here. You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
Whoa! Thanks, Theresa. Ross? Well, apparently we're hitting 7 months. I can't believe it's been 7 months. I remember when everyone was like, Mixer's, it was, Mixer was closing down. It was like, but mind you, that it does feel like ages ago. And it took me like a month to get the hours to qualify for affiliate, but yeah, it feels like forever ago. It's weird.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
I don't need to check the journal. That is the ship that they left on. That's got missing. Because I literally just read it. So, the key gave us that, and then we have this symbol about water. Okie dokes. So, that's strange. Polynesians don't use doors, much less mechanisms to protect a door. If I want to reach the inner island, I've got to open it. Norridir, this is no ordinary island. I needed the key I received in the mysterious package to enter the island. What does this mean? And then I don't know what that says. June 24th, I can't actually read that. You would debate. Harry was on this island, and I hope he's still here. I found a photo with all the expedition members. Oh, the the Everheart expedition. Thank you. Thanks, Graf. It's just sometimes handwriting makes my eyes go blub. I found the photo with all the expedition members, and I think that I vaguely recognized some of them from the letters he sent me. But where did they go? Did they set up camp somewhere? Don't know, is the answer. So, right, okay. We came from there. Oops, we've got stuck on the campfire. Okay, so we've got a left and a right. Let's look up here first, because it looks dead-endy. It's almost a little bit...
Bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions
Mist-esque.
either.
A little bit mist, a little bit witness. A little bit invisible hours. Hello. Ah, and one of these.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier, but a Polynesian version.
Yeah, it is thematic. It would be nice if it had that whole translated into text I can read button that it has on like all the other things. Well, that's the water symbol. Okay, so I found the missing keys to open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp in the inner island. I'm cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to keep people away from this place. Oh, I didn't read that part before. Oh no, it filled it in. It's interesting. It's cool. Okay, so my notes though, that is water, which is what we've just picked here. So we'll probably need to find some more clues. Not on the journal. There is a... Nope, not that. Hearing impaired subtitles. But that's not the convert fancy font, which is very bad for your eyes, into anything. Readable. So yes, there is accessibility, but not that particular one. So I'm glad we went left into that cave to get that symbol.
Years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
Maybe the island will just cure whatever ails her. But yeah, it's just more the problem with having like 4K screen is that it tends to mean that everything is just smaller. I don't know why. We're just gonna go left each time, and then backtrack if we need to. Well, that's a symbol. Are you playing this game on 1080p? Because I was more with the point that I'm streaming, technically streaming 4K. But either which way, it's like when I loaded up Calico and it was like they'd not done it on a 4K monitor. And it was just illegible, as everyone saw.
And I thought Colorado was too far from home when we moved there. Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
Old pal. What's this? No, what do you mean?
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Okay. Okay, cool. So we're going to get some kind of secret code. Just happening on games in general. Yeah. It's like often I'm just looking at like the UI for stuff and just going, why does it have to be so small? It's like I'm not, well, okay, I am getting old, but it's not like,
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
It's surely not like it's a bad thing to make stuff a bit bigger. It's like if you can't fit everything in, then, you know, you're,
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
there we go. Mountain. You know, it's the game designer. A game designer, if they can't fit everything they need in without making everything so damn small.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
That means fish. Okay. Mangrove. It's very pretty.
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Very pretty. So many symbols without context. Well, that's the water one again. Oh, hello. We've just unlocked a shortcut back. Uh-huh.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal. Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir.
But yeah, it really wouldn't harm to yes, hydrate. Good idea. It really wouldn't harm to hydrate. No, it really wouldn't harm to make things just bigger, text size. Hold tea. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, it's like design your menus so that they work at a large font size, because not all of us are, you know, playing this close to the screen. Right, I need some tea that is hot. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I got a whole discussion going on about tea. Yes. Well. I mean, it's fine because it's not got milk in it, so it's just basically cold flavored water. But it was, but yeah, I made it earlier. Forgot to make fresh tea before the stream because technical difficulties, and then went to drink it thinking it was hot because not remembering I hadn't made any, and it was so it was more of a oh, now I have hot tea, so I will be able to hydrate a little bit better. In a while, in a little while. Right, I will go up that. No, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. I can't go up that tree trunk. Or I can go up the tree trunk, yes. Oh, it's just Lady Grey. I didn't go for anything fancy because it was left over from work. So it was just a case of finishing off that tea bag. I had some dragon green this morning, and I'll have peppermint to go to bed. Oh, hi, Scully Cat!
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Yes, so we can get our stuff from the boat when we find our thing. Right, okay. So, what have we got? We've gotten 5 symbols. Cool. We've got 5 symbols. So then we've got to figure out the code. Which way do we want to go? I think we probably just actually want to go back down here. Possibly.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
ADHD. I like that. And so. Alright, so we've got to figure out the code. Okay, so what do we got? Perhaps sun, bird, mountain, sea, fish. Nope. Okay, so switch and... Oh, hang on. No, I've used the wrong symbol. That is a bird symbol. Nope. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be really careful.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
There we go. Birds above the mountain.
That's my ticket across the river then.
So, sun, bird, mountain, sea, fish. Probably could have figured it out.
Steady now.
Very cool. Yes. The Punmeister is always on duty. The glowing plus the whole arboretum type thing is... Whoa, okay. There we go. Completed chapter 1.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Are you being rude, Scruff? This is a pretty
Wow,
game.
what is this place? I better
Where
have a look
toi?
around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
We're gonna have to go back for our suitcase if we want to stay.
Is something missing here?
Yes, clearly. Diamond-shaped thing. But yes.
A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Key.
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
They have their own stamp? They actually have their own stamp. That's so cool. But yeah, she went from having like chronic
Could
fatigue
these
type
tikis be some sort of guardians?
to being like hiking through a jungle.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well.
But yes. Meow. Hi, Scarly Cat. Hopefully you did get dreamy.
A forbidden ritual?
Okay. He's warning us about these ruins. He said that some kind of forbidden ritual took place here.
Fascinating.
Alright, these ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose do they serve? I don't know. Maybe there's a curse.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detour from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone by when suddenly my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whiteson beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because they're both moving. Yeah, they're moving diametrically opposed. That actually, to be fair, the tape doesn't actually seem to be running between them. They're just spinning round. So more shells. You see, if this was about collecting shells, I would be definitely up for that. Well, at least there's a place for us to sleep. And possibly food.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us, only Henry kept his. Or maybe Henry is then safe. Because of that.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
The guide doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Indeed, what well? What went well? Oh god, yes. Clearly. A a post-tape generation.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Oh, but we're making a picture of them, it's okay. Pretty butterfly. I wonder if I can find one of those
I've never
amulets.
cared much for games of chance.
Looks like a deck of cards dice.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14th, 1934. Came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk gonna open that hatch any time soon? I'm not gonna wait for Mr. Know-it-all again like I did with the elevator. You'd better let me handle this situation. We bought dynamite for a reason.
Blowing an
Ancient
ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
Have good fun, Walk.
Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm so clever. Cockney Bristolian.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
Was it? I thought, yeah, fair enough.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
Bought an entire thingy. Uh-oh, broken mirror. 7 years bad luck. Ow. I ran into a wall.
His real name was Costas?
Costas Apostolou. Sounds Greek. Or at least, you know, of Greek origin.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
So Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker. Very neat. They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
A Winchester rifle. Okay. That's the 3 huts looked at. I feel like I've got one more. God, there's so many different places. I don't want to miss anything.
Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died. What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Okay. So, these might become relevant later. Okay, right. What got added? Okay, I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge. The sun, birds, a mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deep into the island. The path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Henry's expedition stopped? Henry had to intervene in an argument between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place on these ruins. There was a plan behind Henry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite.
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After what happened, looks like the explosion. I'd better find out more about the... well, Dr. DeWitt. DeWitt? DeWitt? I did say it was like Bioshock. Roy Granger. Oh, he was the stuntman.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here.
Oh, they were
Farewell
playing.
message from a friend.
Guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. Drayton Motors. Frank. Looks like Yahtzee. Ah, I bet they were playing Yahtzee with those card dice. I reckon dynamite.
Did they use all the dynamite?
Really? Okay.
Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Okay. Right, so. That's that bit.
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
You think your mother is a Dalmatian? Also, I've just seen that.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
Just notice those on the top of the buildings. They might be important.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
God, I hope it's an octopus.
Something's missing inside that emblem.
Okay. Roy Granger, a member of Harry's expedition, died. Okay, so we went up there. So there's that bit towards the rock, or there's this bit. It goes up to where the doctor said he was going. Let's go down this one first.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
Can we take it with us?
Look at this little fellow.
It was the protective idol. We should take them with us! Protection is good.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
Well, if the amulet and the thing are here, maybe this was where Henry was.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Okay, so now we're going up to the other bit. Sorry, I have to explore. I'm very much an explore everywhere, try and find every clue type gal. And it's really hard not to do that mentality. It's why I'm so bad at Sonic. Because that is very much a don't take your time type game.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
But yes. And I forgot to ask how everyone's doing, you know. Within, you know, what we've got.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Yes, there is a jigsaw. Jigsaws are always good. What did you go for in the end, Daisy? Did you manage to get the blue legs? And also, yay, leaky sleep. Happy about that. And you just spent an hour and a half on the phone. Who are you talking to? Ah, just a boring one. So we're going to yarn bomb them? We totally yarn bombing your new legs. You know what I mean? Not your new legs, obviously, but... Your landlady... He spent an hour and a half on the phone to your landlady. Jeez. Yay, yarn bomb.
Got it.
Oh. Okay. You didn't tell your landlady? You've had Milo like a year now. But that is good news that you didn't get evicted. Though, to be fair, no one's allowed to be evicted right now because there's a lockdown. Yes, Milo is a puppy. A black, melty chocolate type puppy. A live one, obviously, but just looks like melty chocolate. Okay. Different sea creatures. Connection with each tiki. Order of the symbols important. Family symbols. It says, what is the connection with each tiki? Okay, well, we found the octopus, and we have part of one of the other ones. Oh, okay, good. Did actually write that one down.
It's been
Hello.
worked out of something else.
There's my sea turtle. Okay. Yes. Milo is adorable. I think there are possibly pictures in my Discord.
More
Okay.
drawings.
That looks like that stone place with the diamond is a lift.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
So related to disease, ruins, remains from old civilization.
Interesting.
Object ancient mechanism. Cool. Well, we're at the top on that cliff.
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened, Frank. Ah, says the Frank that went, we'll have to continue this game in the afterlife, old mate. Which is just kind of sad.
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black ichor or ooze, which is apparently volatile. Which is bad. Oh, hello.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Okay. Well, we will come back and move them once we've had a look.
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
Yes, he is the most recent pick with his toy. With his toy. Here's Papa. I especially like the one when he's looking at your iPad because it looks like his head is huge and he's about to swallow the iPad whole. But yes, there are many pictures of cute Milo in my Discord. Don't look down, Joe. Probably shouldn't read someone's mail.
My
Ooh.
dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island
Oh,
is
it's me.
riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death.
Go, we have
I know him too
nice
well.
hot tea.
And I
But
miss
yes.
you too, Harry.
That was a letter to me. He wrote me a letter. I do hope we find him alive. I feel like it would be nice to have one of these games where it doesn't end up with the person being dead.
Where did you
Ooh.
get this strange device, Harry?
It is the spectacle lens aligner. Oh! I don't know what the cliff this is, but oh my god. It's like a sight test.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Exactly. Alright, okay.
The Harry
This is...
Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
It's Tracy. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination.
Black
Black
ooze?
ooze.
In a telescope?
Ew, gross.
Other planes of existence? That's bats.
Ah, telling gas spectacles lens aligner. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lenses will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of realities outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. Okay, that's got slightly weirder.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get back to the Black Sea sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable.
Something's missing here.
Well, that would be a lens, I guess.
Jeepers! A stranded ship!
I wonder if that's the SS whatchamacallit. Or whether... I wonder... Oh, so... Positing a thing. Maybe the ship's only destroyed in, like, one reality. And if you can figure out which reality... I don't actually know what we do with this.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
And we didn't find any more of those blocks. So... If we just assume that I drew them in the order that they match, then the top of this should be the houses. Then the eyes, the green eyes with the crown-shaped eyebrows, then the sticky out tongue mouth, and the octopus arms. Ha!
A secret compartment.
Oh, I'm sorry about the yawning. I keep doing that. Every single stream. Do apologise. Oh, hello.
What
I
mess
thought
did
that was a
you get
thing.
into, Harry?
Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We've always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. I don't have any room for any more emotes. I'd have to nick something that I already had. And a yawn emote just seems kind of bad. Hello?
What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels disturbing.
I think that's my door code.
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain.
Oh, yeah. Story time with Joe turned into nap time with Joe.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
Because apparently I sit in this seat and I just can't stop yawning. And it's really annoying. Okay, so the only thing we've not solved is this lens thing. But you know, beyond trying all the settings, that's not gonna work. I'm just waiting for the meter on the left to move. We're hacking the lens machine. Unless I'm missing pieces of this puzzle. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Okay. So do we try the other two patterns that... 3 patterns that he's not crossed out? I didn't realise we were putting dots on things, so I was wasting time. Okay, so... A big dot sort of at the bottom. And then... Sorry. Something like that?
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
No, it was higher. No, I don't necessarily think we've got enough information. Yeah, I'm really sorry. So once we put the right pattern on, then we should be able to put it in here and then... So, is there a clue somewhere?
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
No. Okay. Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. And Harry managed to solve the tiki puzzle and opened a secret compartment inside the chieftain's hut. That's where he kept his ritual garments in a strange stone block. Touching it made me feel uneasy. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to this puzzle. I think we're going to go and put the block in a thing. Don't think we have... One of those things, it's like, I don't want to guess. So we'll probably have to come back to it. There's another bridge thing, then.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
Well, that one lost its protector anyway. I don't know whether we were supposed to find the fish anywhere. But anyway, this lift will get us up here.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
Up, please.
Oh my! Oh my goodness, what happened here?
Explosion? Looks like explosion. This is what happens when you make things go kaboom. This is why archaeologists don't explode things. I wonder if this is the well.
Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? I'd better not touch it. And given what happened, they shouldn't have either. Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells? Is this a picture of my hand? Those spots look all too familiar. Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Heavens! He's losing his mind.
Lara Croft hand. Yeah, she does. All right. Slarp, Kinji, Slarp, 1879. Stop playing that music. Stop it. Stop it. That's enough. I like it very much. Okay. July 17th, 1934. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music?
That black ooze again.
July 14th. That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Don't worry, Doc, I have Mr. Everart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer and I won't be here to tell the story. Got splashed with that black ooze and took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. July 15th.
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to angiomas. Allergic eczema? Cyanosis? Let's hope not. Took some samples of my blood to analyze. Ask for the photo of Earhart's wife's hand. Okay. I'm just wondering whether any of these are like the... Because there's some round dots. You know.
I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness.
Oh, I wanted to go around there, but apparently not. Alright, well then let's go down here and see what happens.
Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath.
Isn't Indy the name of the dog? Cheeky.
I can press these star-shaped tiles.
That.
This eye, is it calling to me?
Yeah, but is that the pattern? Alright, I used the stone block from the secret compartment to activate some sort of ancient elevator. This... gunk that many of the crew members refer to as black ooze seems to gurgle in the cracks on the stone. They found a shocking scene atop the cliff. An explosion tore open an ancient stone hatch, burning most of the rocky outcrop around it. Is this what killed Roy? The crew's doctor was spotted with the black ooze during the explosion that killed Roy. He developed marks on his arms like mine and started acting strangely. So we've used that. It got a tick. And now we've got an eye. Right, that's got to be
Hello?
relevant.
Is anyone down here? Are these ornamental? Or something else? Do they have 2 pupils?
That one not relevant. We need to press something.
I feel disoriented down here. Were these eyes related to the ritual? Another eye. I hear whispering. I almost feel as if they're watching me. Are these ornamental? Or something else? I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
Okay, so we have 3 eyes. Thanks to the host, Mr. Corners. So that's got to be some kind of combination thing.
The whispering, it stopped.
Oh,
Was I imagining
interesting.
all that?
Around 25% of the story logs. Okay, this is certainly some kind of combination here. Uses only on 3 things. Okay. Oh, hello, there's a door. Alright, let's have a little explore out here. No. Yes. It's not got too far. I don't want to trigger the next chapter before I've had a chance to go back and use the telescope.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals, other realities. Forgotten civilization, not Polynesian. Black ooze used to replicate ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet.
Well, this looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Alright, the doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he was splashed with that black ooze, and he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. Right.
It depicts a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes?
What is those weird god things? This was what was on the
How old is this mural? It looks really ancient.
this was like what was on the thing. The thing, you know what I mean. The story before the door. Ah, right, okay, so we can't go any further. Oh, we can. Okay.
Well, that was easy.
No, that was too easy. I'm gonna go back and try the lens thing first. Now we've got some dots. Because otherwise I don't want to get too far and then have to come all the way back. Alright, I'm really liking this game. It's like Myst, but with words. Because that was the one thing with Myst, is it was all, and Riven as well, it was all silent. So I got very confused. And never actually finished the game. That had to do with other realities and moving between worlds. Okay, so the first one is very bottom, large black. Medium-ish, slightly to the left. Slightly bigger? smaller? No. There's a new Dizzy game. You're going to have to give me a little bit more context than that. I have no idea what you mean. Does that look like that? We have to put all of them in? Okay, climb down into the well that Harry's crew blew open. A series of strange eyes were depicted in the wall. They were calling me, guiding me. Am I losing my mind? The murals tell a story of a ceremonial ritual involving the Black Ooze. Are they injecting it into their eyes? I'm not sure, but I think the islanders tried to imitate it. Busy. I don't know what you mean, though. I'm gonna wonder if you put all of them on top of each other. So, middle wants a medium one. There's a little one above it. And then a really big one over on the right-hand side. And then a little one slightly above and back up to the left. Yay! That did something.
Yes, I think I solved it.
It
I
was
wonder what I might
combine
be
them.
able to see with this lens.
Codemaster's long-running puzzle platformer for 8-bit computers.
Jeepers, a stranded ship. It fits. What? What on earth? What is happening?
I mean, I know she just did a drawing of it, but that's pretty.
My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
That is the answer to the puzzle thing. So yes, it was a combination was the clue. You combine all of them and it gives you one lens. Because I was like, is it going to print me 3 lenses? So yes, that was interesting. Thanks to the host graph. But yes, Codemaster's long-running puzzle platform for 8-bit computers. Maybe it's something should stream, Leaky, so we can see it. Or even Dan. Fairly certain Dan owes us like 17 streams. It's legally binding. Yes, I'm very intrigued by this game and feeling very pleased with myself for solving the puzzles. We probably will have story time on Thursday. I will try not to fall asleep. But I feel like we need to at least try and get Cinders to the ball in some form or another. I have unlimited channel points. But yes, I believe you had a game you wanted to request, Dan, that you have not spent your channel points on. So, right. I'll hydrate in a minute. I'm just solving a puzzle. No, I think I just broke it. I mean, yeah. Okay. Did I do that wrong? Ah, it's actually flowing now. I think I just maybe set it off somewhere wrong earlier. I thought that was the whole point of gifting it to me.
Alright, looks like I
There we
solved
go.
it.
I'm not going to refund those because you're being silly. That's your penalty. But I'm also not going to play it. My hands are too screwed anyway. I was talking about Sayonara Wild Hearts, not Chariot.
Great Scott! Oh, no. The well
Oh.
is filling up. That's black ooze. No. What's happening?
This was not what I expected to happen.
I'm feeling faint again.
Maybe I should have gone across the bridge. I'm now confused.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream.
I don't have to because that's it's my
I
stream,
can't
my rules.
Stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
Black ooze. Yeah, maybe I should have gone across the bridge and had a look before I went up to do the thing with the thing. But I was like, I want to solve the puzzle before it... Ah.
Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
It looks like a dragon? Are we in a dream again?
Wait a moment. No! Ah!
Hey, we're back in the place that we,
I can breathe. Underwater.
Hour. If it was important, we'll get
back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this?
Go towards the light. I gave you your points back.
Get a closer look.
I'm turning into something. You see, when I see art like this, that's what I thought the style of the game was going to be.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Yeah. It's fine. If there was anything I missed, it's the beginning of the
Torn
game.
apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? else could be seen beyond these shores. Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Weird. Very weird. Okie dokes. I'll try not to, you know.
Terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but
Look at the
something
claw
or
marks.
someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination? Looks like they took items from the stranded ship. The expedition only has 5 members now.
Yes, I'll try not to uncover too much whilst you are making team feeding the cat. Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Report Tiara exhibition coming to Boston.
It's too dark to see anything inside the tents. I should find a way to turn these light photographic film.
Ward and Blake News Agency. Sympathy Award.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jesse. Yeah. Maybe I should just, like, revoke that privilege. Also, hi, Jesse. Strange incident in Massachusetts. Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm by C.D. Ward. C.W. That was the key initials.
Oh my.
Robert Sudden and his wife found dead at high seas. Cults and Rituals, an interview with the Spectre, John Raymond DeGrasse.
Someone here had a green thumb. A portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more? Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, but Roy blows up the well's hatch. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th. Last entry in the Lady Shannon ship's log. Same day. Yay! The cats are happy. Pet the cats. Hey, cats.
There are only 4 chairs around the campfire.
I'm just persisting in reading everything in the dark.
These 2 fellas seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Chihiro are singing while working in the workshop. Ah, well, the little pink diamond means you're a VIP, Daisy.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in this scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. I want to open the box.
Looks like
Ms.
Frank
Ward.
wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is going completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible, Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try and convince him? Organ thing?
These medical tools are hair-raising. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances.
You are a very important
Dear,
person, Daisy.
This doc was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stones danced with my song. My song? Yev and yet. Anyone who's tuned into this place is a treasure. In chat. Gorkleur, Pinger, Fian, Agel. Sounds like we're summoning Cthulhu. Probably shouldn't read that out loud. Also, that was the words at the beginning, wasn't
White
it?
fedora. It's really dirty. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood.
That's good to work.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. No power.
It's just getting darker
Menu
and
is
darker.
rather limited here.
I don't know. You met Daisy? Oh god. Okay, right. Try and get the lights on. Yes, exactly. Very important pink background.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Megalithic basalt stones.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
It's got to be important. Did we make a picture of it? Yes. Good. Thank you, Log, for making a picture of the very important thing. Okay. Alright. Henry tried to replicate the wall ritual by tweaking his strange optical device, staining the lens with a black ooze. I don't think he even achieved it, but I have. What I saw through that lens left me speechless, with the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Yes. Yes, I'm fairly certain we have done that. I lost some consciousness inside that well and got covered in black ooze, but I didn't drown. Instead, I had the strangest dream. I mean, it was a dream, wasn't it? Or a vision, maybe. I'm still not sure. I couldn't control my own body. I jumped off a cliff and dived into the sea. November 7th. I woke up. How does she know it's November 7th? It could be like, December 2020. I woke up in the dead of night on a blank beach, but I can't remember how I got here. I've just got fuzzy memories like a dream. An enormous shipwreck cast its shadow over the black sand on this beach. It looked like the lights are shining through the cracks in its hull. A terrible storm is approaching, and out on the reefs, the lightning seems to reveal some strange figures. Is this a product of my imagination? I don't know. Why is it floating in the background?
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. It might need to be turned on. What kind of doodad is this?
I'm fairly certain I probably need power around here to get stuff working.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Huge pipe organ.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
We studied the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits changes consistently with the times. I mean, there's also that Red King play. I'm fairly certain that's something.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
It does look very Cthulhu-esque.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
The king in yellow. Why do you think it was the king in red?
What an odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
I think it's only 3 times for Beetlejuice. That was immensely traumatic when I was a kid, that film. I don't know why. Hasta. King in yellow. I've still got the king in red. I know it. I'm not disagreeing that you're telling me it's the king in yellow, but for some reason my brain is just insisting it's the king in red. I don't know why. Silly brain.
Some kind of improvised rickshaw. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
I somehow don't think we're going to solve all this in one go.
You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is the temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you for sticking with me. I will not tell Hester that. Ouch. Just blinded myself with the light. Frank.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
If we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. I think we can do that.
What kind of machine were you building?
Don't know, but hello.
Torch. Looks like it.
Looks like it's been used a lot. Can I borrow it?
Harry
Great
isn't
idea.
Usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Oh yeah, I suppose supposed to hydrate and stretch. Right, okay. Oh! Yeah. Oh, me back. Right. We'll go on for a little bit longer because I want to find out, but we'll have a quick peek at the Chivo. Wow, 34 achievements. Blimey. Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Lots of secrets. Wow, okay. Yeah. I think if we complete this chapter, maybe we'll see if we can figure out this organ. I don't know. But yes, remove the materials to the summit is the latest on that one. So I wonder if we'll find them. If we'll find them up there. Why does the wire randomly go into the thing? I feel like we're gonna have to go into the ship. which looks like it was like skewered.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
That's working. Whoa. Lost all my light there. Oh, there's anything in that. Can't see a ready thing in there.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Hmm.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
No. Oh, that doesn't look good. Storm. Things back where they are until I know how it works. Alright. Something to do with who's there.
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Tune the organ by opening and closing the right channel. We picked up something about that, but I don't know how that helps us tune it. I mean, obviously these open and close that thing. And there's more down here.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Interesting. So yeah, so we'll try and finish this chapter, see how long it takes us. We're definitely not going to finish the game. I feel this is a game that one finishes in sort of like 4 to 5 hours if one has a guide. But I don't want to use a guide. I really want to figure out how it works all on my own. Because it is infinitely more satisfying. Okay, so I'm tuning something there, and that maybe opens that door there. I need to figure out how we get back down again.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Really the only place to look is now
My God.
inside the ship.
The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
It looks like a monster. When they blew open the tomb, they did something. Ugh. Can we get up there? Ah, it says the icon. Yes, no, I'm very much enjoying this game.
This place
It's
gives
on
me
Game Pass.
creeps.
And Game Pass for PC, I think, also. But it's definitely on Game Pass.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording. The ship was whaling not far. This is the captain's last entry.
Good weather. Huge sea creature, not a whale.
Even the
Kraken!
crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it. Frank is
Message to
certainly
the
a
radio.
resourceful man.
Ah, clever Frank.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition failed and was worried about how we get back home, but then I found these stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. Might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears out the stressful. But no one heard it.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
In the islands of Ponape, there's a city called Nan Madol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend had it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Oh, hello.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber. The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Okay, so... I mean, yes, sure, we can make it vibrate, but what do we want to make it do?
And I was completely covered in that black goo.
Same
I don't know
creature
what
that
it
attacked
would
the
do to
Obra
me.
Dinn. Indeed. Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. Witt's irrational behaviour seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. So we tried some frequencies, but... Hello. There we go.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
I did a thing. Sea level. We've got some frequencies. Know what that means. Okay, so we're missing a section. That's fine. The ship has several colossal gashes along its side, unusual in shape. Should have sunk in the ocean outright. How did it end up ashore? I thought I heard Harry's voice. Henry. I think I've been calling him Henry and Harry interchangeably, but it looked like Harry. It turns out to be a call for help that he left broadcasting from the ship. I wonder if anyone responded. The ship is currently abandoned and what happened to its crew. The members of the expedition used whatever they could find inside the beach ship to build another campsite on this black lava beach. Harry discovered that the black gunk might have different applications. The ooze needs to be reacts to different sound frequencies, and some can even make it float in the air. Did the inhabitants of the island know that too? Harry found another unknown structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers, even as they wait for help to arrive. The tidal organ emits musical tones when the water pushes through its tubes. Okay. The structure is magnificent, but I've no idea how it was built. It sounds mesmerizing, like something from another world. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Another temple, maybe. And he intended to build some sort of machine up there. Okay, so we've got some frequencies. Let's have a look. The other thing. I am wondering whether the... No, it went straight to that. So probably there wasn't anything that I missed. But it's annoying. I should have gone... Had a look. Never mind. This is probably to do with the power.
Daddy's a doornail. This isn't right. Nope, wrong. I'll try again.
No, it's just a... Oh, it's not what I meant to do.
Nope, wrong. Oh, green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Hopefully the path to the rest of the beach. Follow the wires. Follow the wires. Yes, Oberdin was a good game.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Well, how did your illness start in the first place? I want some backstory.
At last, some light. That should make things easier. Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Weird, it doesn't throw a shadow, but you know. Let's take a quick break in a minute. Ooh, there's pictures up here, isn't there?
What happened on this ship? He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Just before the attack.
A portable typewriter.
Ah, well that explains how they were developing things. Oh, hello.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Eberhard. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
You're lit. Where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. She's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic! Hold that.
Attack.
Hold that,
DeWitt.
for Christ's sake. Call J.R. quick.
Interesting, okay. That explains why there's only 4 seats now. Grave danger, okay. So that Miss Ward is the reporter.
These medical tools are hair-raising. don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for it. When he lived in the dormitory, he only ate out of tomato soup and corn cans. I've never seen anybody with such poor nourishment.
That son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they hadn't held me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabid dog. That Jesus, what am I saying? Who said that?
I've never
Oh,
seen
Harry.
Harry so angry.
Oh, something in the wall over here.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the
Oh,
Lady Shannon.
but we can figure out what the moon will look like. That's got to be relevant. So it's the Dr. DeWitt's mind was getting worse and he tried to stab Frank. Bad time for you. Oh, bedtime. Oh my god, my eyes are broken. Yeah, it was fun to have you. You also, oh my god. Ross, it's 10:30. Usually you'd be getting up around now. I'm glad you fixed your sleep. But yes, night Daisy, night Ross. It's lovely to have you. I'm not going to go on for too much longer, but I want to try and get some more clues. So it's November the 7th. November 7th is dark. New moon. New moon. So we need to remember it's the new moon, which was... ooh, hello.
Rock stained with black ooze. Looks
Oh,
like
frequency.
the
Ooh, hello.
prototype of something.
Ah, tide level measurements. So tide is important. Oh, Ross has been replaced with a body snatcher. Okay, secret. Well, I need a quick tea break first. Change with the tide. So we've got to get the moon and the tides right. And there's some more floating stones. Okay, so what we're going to do... Ooh, we're going to hit save because we've totally not done that. And we're like, relying on autosaves. So while everyone's off to bed, who wants to be off to bed, I'm going to get some more tea. I'm going to get some more tea, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hang tight. Cake. Right. I had to take my lenses out. My eyes were going blurry, which wasn't helpful.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Okay, I just updated something. Right, there we go. Hang on. I need to finish playing notes. Okay, so we've got symbols and we've got frequencies. So that means that we go diamond, diamond cross, and then so diamond, 4 diamonds, and 2 triangles are the frequencies. It's a new moon. I feel like all of this is relevant. Did I miss a page? No, hang on. Ah, it's filling in pages. It's filling in sections. We've obviously still missed something. But hey, you know, do the best I can.
Rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Did I pick that piece of paper up off the floor?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Okay, so let's just check upstairs again. Now we've got some light. What kind of cake? I'm going to guess something like coffee and walnut. Sounds like
Odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
I feel like coffee and walnut or possibly carrot. You know, I mean, you eat coconuts, so. I'm only mildly teasing. Everyone is obviously free to eat whatever they like, as long as they don't try and force it on everybody else. But I am still curious what cake, because, you know. Hey. Cake is relatively good. Oh, Cadbury's Biscotto. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, I mean, someone's being all fancy then. That sounds nice. Okay, so I guess now we go up. Yes! It is stripy.
What kind of machine were you building?
Yeah. Is it the one with, like, vertical stripes? And, like, a chocolate buttercreamy thing? I still have fond memories of Sara Lee chocolate gatto because it was freezable, and I remember having that for breakfast in halls because we'd had it in the evening. That was nice. Probably not as good as I remember now. Oh, hello. Okay. So that's a single diamond. We want that. And it's a new moon, but I don't know what the tide has to do with it. So I think what we want is only flowing through. So we want it... Was that down or up? So we want it up, I think. I want that as well. Yes. So we want that one down. And down.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Okay. There was also Viennetta, which was very overrated. Someone's been sleeping up here. So we just need to find that. The other cross, the wrong cross, and we want to make this a... Well, I mean, I'd say it's dessert, but yeah, we're not always in agreement on that. Alright, it's gotta be down these steps. Yeah. It's always like touted as this... Oh no, we want that one up. Where's the other 4 squares then? But it was just kind of weird. Yeah, this one on the right needs to go away. Because it's wrong. That one. Okay, well, I mean... Matches what we want open, I think. Sea level, new moon. Yeah, there's the one that's open, right? Hang on. There was a picture. Open is up. Yeah, open is up. Okay. And that's closed. So... I felt like something should have happened when I pressed the button. I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I found the frequencies. I matched the frequencies to a symbol. I've made the assumption that that means they're the ones that need to be on. And I've matched the moon to current moon. Or is it something more to do with the tide then? Because I don't know how I can change the tide.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Which is what it is currently. Okay, I mean, I must be missing something because I'm missing diary bits. Yeah. Though, I have a hard rule of no peppers in the house because even if something's contaminated with it, it makes me very ill. So I don't think we'd make great housemates because I feel like that's one of your staples as, like, vegetarian. But yeah, if I happen to use something that's not, like, I went somewhere and I had the option that didn't have peppers in, but it obviously had been prepared with, like, the same knives and stuff, and it made me horribly ill. So, yes, unfortunately. I mean, my food's not horrible, I like meat. Okay, I'm missing a trick with this thing. Aside from the fact that I've not found out what, like, weird machine is. Is there anything in here I was supposed to look at? Besides, I'd actually prefer to live with someone where we could, like, cook for each other. Because, you know, it's a whole lot of effort to cook for yourself. Yeah, and I'm also terribly allergic to dogs. Which is a shame, because Milo is the cutest. Yeah, I'm missing a trick somewhere. Because it's not opened. So, what am I missing? Well, exactly. I mean, and there's only so many. I have stupid food sensitivities. It really is ridiculous. And there are so many things that make me ill. And I feel like there was something to do with those ropes as well. And hang on, there's a whole bit down here I've been to. Huh, hello.
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
I can. It looks like that weird key sharp thing. Didn't we have that? Didn't we pick that up? That sharp key thing on the boat, which I don't know whether we brought with us. But this is why I don't have housemates, unfortunately. I've had housemates in the past and yeah, it's not worked out. What am I missing, peoples? What am I missing? Doesn't help that it's dark and the light keeps on flickering. Yeah, there must be something more with that rope. him? Anyone spotted anything? I don't crave meat. I just sort of need it to survive. Oh, hello.
It's the ship's anchor. How did it get so far inland?
I don't know. I did not eat my last housemate. Technically, my last housemate was a narcissistic arsehole. That's the last time I lived with someone. We're talking housemates, then that was university. And some were good, some were bad. But they mainly used my pans, cooked shit I couldn't eat and didn't wash them up. And then ruined them, which was annoying. Okay, so... is this relevant? I don't seem to have to do anything with it. There's... only 4 notches in the middle two are... The only person who cooks things... oh, there's 2 people that I will eat something if they try and expand my repertoire. Because I know that they will not use something that I know makes me ill. And that's Daisy and Patrick. Daisy is very good at expanding my horizons on food without making me ill.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Floating rocks. He's whispering to floating rocks.
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
No, they look like a giant duck. And that's the rope. Is there a reason it's... oh!
My God. Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
That's what the thing... 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength? That was what was going on with... that's the clue behind the rocks. Not the rocks, that wooden stake. Is, that's where he was tied up. So, I don't think I've missed any bits out here. Okay, so, Dr. DeWitt... the doctor seemed to be possessed by something that gave him incredible strength. The rest of the expedition had to subdue him and tie him to a pole. After several days of descending further into madness, the doctor disappeared on dead of night. His restraints were torn apart and there were strange footprints in the sand nearby. Interesting. Then we have the bit about the ship and the signal, and we're clearly missing a section here, which might give us the hint as to what the... I feel like we're missing one more thing. Like, alter it by whatever for tide. So... there's another broken mirror.
Photographic film.
We can't develop it though.
A portable typewriter.
So this is obviously... that's the reporters section. So where is everyone is the question. There should be 4 left alive. There's one blew himself up. Thus covering another one in ooze. Which seems unfair. I feel like it was okay for one guy who blew himself up to die because he was an idiot that blew himself up. But I feel like it's unfair. That the doctor had to die because someone else was careless. Feels very unfair.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
Innsmouth? That's a Lovecraft reference. Oh, hello. Marsh Cannery. Found the secret object in chapter 3. Oh god, does that mean I missed the secret objects in chapters 1 and 2?
The menu is rather limited here.
Oh dear, oh well. I'm okay with playing this through again because I will have solved everything and thus can just replicate it. Ooh. Well, you're right here, not sure about others. I don't know what it was I said that you then replied to, Jesse, because I was looking at things. But this is definitely got some Lovecraftian voodoo. Was it when I was saying about where there were 4 people here? Was that what you were saying? Or replying to? Yeah, I'm definitely missing one more clue as to how to get that pipe thing to work. I wonder if all the secret objects are like Lovecraft references. It's a shame Daisy missed that. She'd have got it. Or did I say something about is everyone having fun? I don't know. Is everyone enjoying this game? Because I am really enjoying this game. I do love a good puzzle adventure. You know, discovering clues and all that. Ow! Blinded myself. Right, tide level measurements. How do I get this to, like, advance? Yeah, good. Really? Ah, hang on. There's buttons on top.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
There we go. This is the bit I'm missing. So there we go. So think about that. Right. Hello. So 3.
I think this is the right
It's that one. That's my mapping. That's what I was missing.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected.
I knew there had to be something else here. I was kind of hoping for like a secret message to his wife, but that was just funny. Okay, so. Right, so that was what I was missing. That's how I need to translate the symbols. So, right, now we can go back up the path. Just out of curiosity, why wouldn't you play this sort of thing yourself, Tan? I mean, I'm guessing it's just not your genre of game. And this is definitely a game I think I prefer to stream, because although I'd like to do it on my own, I wouldn't mind playing this on my own. I feel like it's sort of like we're sharing an adventure. I like sharing adventures with my stream. I like sharing stories. What I am tempted to do is play this again on Thursday rather than story time. I don't know what people think. Okay, so we want to translate. So we want pyramid triangles, 2 pyramid triangles. We want the single diamond, and we want 2 little diamonds next to each other. Okay, so we leave the single diamond on. Pyramid triangles and 2 little diamonds next to each other. We want that one on. That one's. Yeah, that was the missing step. I just checked the thing. Hang on. No. We've got to turn off the diamond. Where did we find that? Was that? Steps. There we go.
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
Hello. Seaside Serenade. Raise the basalt pathway from bottom of the ocean. Oh, we still missed a section. Oh well. We're probably gonna have to play this again anyway. Carefully studied the notes the expedition left behind and managed to make it work. The organ played a haunting tune and some pillars of basalt rose up from beneath the sea. A spectacular sight. What did they use this for? I'm okay playthrough again in case I've missed stuff, because I've probably missed stuff. Ah, hello! Harry, Henry.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
The organ played a tune. Okay. Hang on. I found another of the letters Harry wrote on the island. I know he's going through a lot. It seems to be affecting him deeply. I wonder why I'm not experiencing any of the sensations Harry did. I don't know how to explain it, but my sensation... My sensation isn't that this island is dangerous. Puzzling, yes. Perplexing, definitely. Maybe even unearthly, but not dangerous. Okay, so that's filled in that section. Okay. So now... I don't know whether we missed something there. Or whether they just didn't need to use 2 pages. Okay, so now we've got this.
Let's see what the next one does.
Whoa.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Cool. So yeah, so I may have missed a hidden object.
I'm not
Secret
sure
object.
why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Maybe it's because you're already inoculated with the strange thing. Except that the doctor got cursed with that, and that didn't seem to... Hello, that's open. Okay, so... The final notes of the organ moved a gigantic stone structure before my eyes, showing me a mountain peak where a temple was. That must be where Harry was headed. Cool, so we've got all the diary bits. So yes, we may have missed something in the first couple of chapters, but that's easily go back forable. And everything else we've, gotten. Things are quite small. So, yeah, so we said we were finishing this chapter, which we have. Complete chapter 3. So I think that's about halfway through. I think there are 6 chapters based on a quick look at the achievements.
That was quite a hike.
Quite a show. That is very pretty. I'm going to take a screenshot just of that because that's very pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to save it here. And we're going to stop the stream because it's past 11. This was a very, very good game. I'm really enjoying this. So if people are also enjoying it and would like me to continue with this on Thursday, then let me know. If you want story time where I fall asleep, we can continue with Cinders on Thursday. So yeah, do let me know what you feel. Also, I will obviously see how I feel, but I am really enjoying this game. Leaky wants it again. Cool. Oh, hey, there's chapter selection. Oh, that's good. That should help with the whole missing collectibles, hopefully. So yeah, this was really cool. So this was Call of the Sea. It's on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, you already have this game. Go download it. It's also on Win 10 Windows, which may mean it's on Game Pass for PC as well. Not 100% on that one, but definitely it's on the Xbox One. So yeah, go play it. It's brilliant so far. And though obviously if you've been watching really, really closely, you do know the answers to the puzzles. But I still think it's worth it. Definitely worth it to support small developers. I think this is a small developer. And yeah, I'm seriously intrigued. Seriously intrigued. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Just gonna put settings on. No. Okay. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciated the company today. A whole bunch of people stopped by that I didn't expect, which was awesome. So yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company. Hopefully you also enjoyed the game and the stream. But for now, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Hopefully Thursday's stream will not be plagued by technical difficulties, but until then, I will see you later.